how's it going today? Hope everybody had a great Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. My last video, it really got a lot of views. It seemed to be pretty popular, so I'm glad for that. But today we're headed out to the lake. We're gonna go check on the marina, check on the boat slips, because we don't keep our boat there in the winter time. We pulled them out, so I just want to make sure nobody's parked at our spot, you know, and all that good stuff. So I haven't been out here in a while. Make sure nothing's been tampered with or anything. So I hit 160 subscribers, so I was hoping to hit 160 before the end of the year, because I was right there. I was at 159, and New Year's Day I woke up and I had lost a subscriber, but then later that evening I gained a subscriber, so that put me back at 159. So whoever unsubscribed, I didn't hit 160 by New Year's Day, but it's okay. We hit 160, that's all that matters. I really appreciate everybody that watches the channel. Now I'm getting a bunch of views. I'm getting, you know, a couple hundred views and even thousands of views on my channel on some videos. I got 160 subscribers, so if you're watching my channel and you're not subscribed, please go down below, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you know, let's try to build this channel. The other thing that I've really kind of started looking into, and I want to get into, is getting my pilot's license. I've already reached out to a flight school. I'm expecting a call back from them either today or tomorrow. Most likely it'll be tomorrow. And then we'll kind of go from there. I don't know exactly what all I'm going to do. There's snow. Not exactly sure what all we're going to do yet, how we're going to do it. My dad has some flight training manuals and books and stuff. So he wanted to be a pilot for a while too, and it just never quite worked out. So maybe one of these days we can get him his license as well. If I start making some money, we get his pilot license. That'd be really awesome. I'm gonna get my pilot's license. I've been looking at some planes. They're not that expensive. You can buy a pretty good one for like 30 grand. So I think I'm going to go that route. That's long-term goal though. Probably my goal is at the end of this year to have my pilot's license. Maybe, hopefully. And then next year I would like to look into actually buying a plane. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I got a lot of really big plans. It's just going to take time and money to do it. So that's why with the YouTube, if I can get monetized, I can start making some money from that. With the real estate, I can start making money from that. And I shouldn't have any issues fulfilling my plans within the next 5 years. That's my 5-year term. That's my 5-year goal. So we'll see how that goes. Then another project that I've got that, because of me wanting to buy a home, I've actually put on the back burner is my truck. I actually have a 5.3 LS engine at the shop. Well, that's actually in my storage unit. That is going to be going in that truck at some point. I don't know when. Eventually we'll get that engine in there. Realistically, for what I'm planning on, I'm probably going to be looking at like another 10 grand to get this engine in the truck, just for what I'm wanting to do. The accessory kit that I'm looking at is like $1,800 because it's a very small engine bay, and I need to make sure that it's tucked up real nice and tight to the block. So I got to have something that's real short. And then on top of that, it's you know, because it's going to be a standalone engine wiring system, that'll be something that's different. I'll have to go through and I'll get a Holley Terminator EFI kit for that, and be quite a bit, you know, a few different things that we'll go for on that one. So it's going to take a lot to get that one built. I don't know what I did. My left shoulder for the last couple of days has been hurting, and it's progressively hurting more and more, and I don't need it to. Probably end up having to go to the chiropractor. I'll probably go Wednesday. I'm off on Wednesday. Out this next week, if I can get a video up, I will. But there may not be a video coming up next week. If there is, I'll try to at least put some little something together. But I may not have a video coming up next week, so I apologize in advance for that. Something else is the petcock. I have a screen for the petcock. I'm waiting on an O-ring to come in. The O-ring was ordered at the same time, but lo and behold, good old USPS ended up losing the part, or not USPS, UPS ended up losing the part, and so now I've got to reorder that part. So we'll see what happens there. But as soon as I get that kit in, that O-ring in, we'll do a replacement on that. Something else here in the next month or so, probably sometime next month, I'm going to actually buy a trailer, and we're going to put it behind my car, but I'm going to use it for a motorcycle trailer. So I'm excited for that. And then we can, you know, take the motorcycle and travel outside of the Tulsa area without taking a long road trip on the motorcycle. There's a couple events coming up this year I'd like to go to. With the virus and everything, I don't know. Hopefully things start kind of coming back to life again. I know, like Bikes, Blues, and Barbecues, I wanted to go to that last year. That was canceled. There's a big ride event coming up in Dallas that I'd like to go to in March. There's a few different things going on that I want to go to, and having a trailer that I can haul the motorcycle on would just be so much easier. Well, our bumpers are still there, and nobody's parked there, so that's a good thing. One thing I do want to do is get a net to put over the top, over the boat, because apparently what happens is spiders. There's a real bad problem with spiders out here in the summertime, and what ends up happening is, you may not see it on this boat, the spiders will get up in the rafters and they'll poop, and the poop falls down and lands on the boat, and then you get a bunch of black spots all over the boat, and we want to mitigate that. So I'll walk down here to the end. The water's so smooth. Man, I'd almost be half tempted to take the jet ski and just take it out here as smooth as this water is. It'd be so much fun. There's no waves or anything, you won't get wet, so. And then we got down here. Somebody's cover's in the water. Never mind. That ski right here has got ice floating. But what I mainly wanted to check out was to see if anybody was mainly on the lift or in my slip. But there's not, so we head on home, I guess. That's all I really wanted to do today. Alright, well, everything looks to be in order. I pretty much expected it to be. So, yeah. So I've been thinking about putting the getting the fairing that goes on the Honda Magna, that goes up here, and getting one of those and putting it on. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think of that idea. Should I or should I not? Now, if you know much on the Honda Magnas, the Magna, and I'll put a picture of it up here, of what this bike looked like from the factory. So this is a CD? A VF750 CD. This is a deluxe. This bike here was a deluxe edition. So from the factory, it had the fairing. It was purple, had white right here in the side on the cowling, or on the side of the tank, and it said Magna across it. That's what this bike from the factory looked like. It was purple, white here, had the fairing, and yeah, so what do y'all think about me putting a fairing on the front of this bike? Y'all think it looks better with the fairing, or do you think it looks better without the fairing? Let me know. That hurt. Ow! That opened my visor up for a second because my corner of my eye started hurting, and I opened it up and I got pelted by something. Probably salt from the roads coming up from that car, but man, that hurt. Oh, that is cold. That air going up that leg. Oh boy. Alright guys, that's going to be pretty much about it for today's video. Hope y'all liked it. I'll see y'all in the next one.